I am standing at the exit of Undercity, and that's for a very simple reason. Chronoboons changed. And there is something you gotta know about. Well, as you guys know, long story short, I made a video yesterday. They released the Battlegrounds, and all of a sudden, the Battlegrounds were broken and people in Fresh were queued against people in Season of Discovery. Literal Season of Discovery Tier 2.5 Ankirash gear, all the runes versus Fresh level 60s, basically. As you can imagine, it was not very fun for the people involved, but aside from that, there was a bit of an exploit. Because you can trade chronoboons between people in Battlegrounds. You can also trade other consumables and mage waters and some other basic stuff. Not everything, but some stuff. So immediately people realized the chronoboons in Season of Discovery, they are 25 silver, and the chronoboons in Era are 10 gold. So if I just move them over, I'm gonna make a bunch of money. And they did. And that's the story behind this little item. Do you see how it says Season of Discovery right there? I am not in Season of Discovery, but it says Season of Discovery there. Meanwhile, this is a legitimate chronoboon. It has a different ID and it doesn't say Season of Discovery, so that's how you can tell. Now, following the news that the chronoboons were exploited and people got it, Blizzard shut down Battlegrounds and they said they were gonna make the chronoboons unusable. And if I try to use one of them, let's actually try to use one of them. I'm gonna unboon here and I'm gonna try to boon again. Okay, this is the Season of Discovery one. See, I cannot use it anymore. They made them useless. I gotta use the legitimate one I had, like the ones you actually pay for. Funny story, they turned the Battlegrounds on today and they still had people from Sol queuing against Fresh players. They didn't fix it. They had to shut it down like 3 times, and apparently now it is not happening anymore. I don't know why it's so hard to separate Sol from Anniversary. It sounds like a pretty stupid thing to fix, but yeah, they indeed mixed it up. I was joking about it like yesterday. They actually messed it up again. Regardless, the reason I am walking all the way to Eastern Plaguelands is to talk to Chromie. Chromie is the vendor of chronoboons, and the reason I am talking to her is because of this news. Chronoboon displacer changes in Anniversary realms. Blizzard has followed up with additional changes regarding the Battleground issues players faced yesterday on WoW Classic Anniversary realms. The Sol version of the Chronoboon displacer will no longer be usable, like you saw me showing, it doesn't work anymore, and the price has been reduced to 1 gold, okay? The Season of Discovery Chronoboon doesn't work. The Era Chronoboon on Classic Era, this is also a change for Era now, and the Anniversary now only costs 1 gold and it sells for 2.5 silver. So we're gonna check the price right now, but also you can turn in your old chronoboons. I bought mine from the auction house, the ones from Season of Discovery. I didn't do the exploit, I just bought it from a guy that did. And they are making it so you can turn them in and change them for a normal chronoboon at Chromie. So let's take a look at it right now. I am right with Chromie here. Let's talk to her right now. There we go. And okay, that's the chronoboon, and they indeed changed it to 1 gold, which is awesome. But here, you can change your old chronoboon, this one, same ID, for a normal one now. So I got like 18 of these. Let's see how many I can get. There you go, 18 got traded in. So I didn't get ripped off after all. I mean, I did get ripped off a little bit, because I paid like 3 gold for each of them and now they are 1 gold, but I didn't lose all the gold, so that's quite a relief. Honestly, I've been complaining about the price of chronoboons being a ripoff for a long time, and I am so glad this exploit happened, because we finally brought it to Blizzard's attention that the price of the chronoboon is stupid and they changed it forever. And nothing makes me happier than that. It used to be that if I wanted to raid and get all my wall buffs, I would have to spend 40 gold a week just because I would have to boon and get another buff and boon and get another buff and such. It would take forever, it would ruin everything. It doesn't happen anymore. Now I can freely just use all the chronoboons willy-nilly and I will not feel guilty about it. I think that's the best thing ever happened to me. A lot of people bought the chronoboons. They tried to salvage them for like 20 silver or something. Those people did make a killing because they paid like 5 times less. it wasn't a lot of them. Most people spent a lot of money on them. But I think everybody won. I mean, what else can Blizzard do? Like, it was a stupid mistake. I can't believe how this happened. Absolutely, I'm with you on this one. But when it comes to the response, right? Like, I think this is the best scenario. Everybody won today. And I got something to be very happy about. Now I can just sit in Orgrimmar and wait for Oni and boon Oni and then wait for Rend and boon Rend without any guilt in my mind. And let me tell you, the 40 to 60 gold on consumables that you spend every week are gonna feel a lot less heavy when you don't have to waste 40 gold on chronoboons. Wall buffs are way more important than consumables, like a lot more important. So this will also even out the playing field. Like, I mean, honestly, like 5 gold a week and you get all the wall buffs. Even if you don't have all the consumables, you're a warrior is very scary with every wall buff, even without consumables. So this will also be like a huge W for the casual guilds. I will more or less be able to raid log now. I mean, like I gotta pay for consumables, but that's not a lot of money. And I will be probably raid logging for my little vacation when Monster Hunter Wilds comes out, and it's really freaking nice to know that I will not have to come here and do like 3 Stratum live runs a week just so I can afford to raid. There are, however, some criticisms, some fair criticisms you can make about the chronoboon. And the very simple criticism is, well, first of all, getting wall buffs is a lot easier. I think that's a huge upside, but that will make warriors even better. But also, 10 gold per chronoboon, 4 chronoboons per week, 40 gold deleted off the economy every week was an amazing gold sink. And Vanilla WoW needed gold sinks to keep inflation in check. Now all that money that would have been deleted is gonna be injected into the economy, so this will cause more inflation. Now granted, I think that's the least of our problems. Hyperinflation in Vanilla WoW is not something you can really stop. Like the chronoboon took an evil at it, it definitely did something, and we're definitely gonna see inflation speeding up. But I don't think inflation would have been stopped either way, and not significantly anyway by the chronoboon. I don't even know how I would stop inflation in Vanilla WoW. I would probably have like a vendor that gives you flasks at a fixed price. Something like that is a very hard to fix problem. But yeah, are you gonna be the one guy in the comments that wants to complain about this change because it makes vanilla too easy? Because go right at it, I wanna see it, I wanna see it all, I think it's hilarious. I am gonna be just chilling here, waiting for my Onyxia without a care in the world, being the happiest little boy on planet Earth. And many people will be too. Subscribe, join the Discord, and thank you for watching.